Hello everyone, welcome to my class to continue with the third chapter of class 8th history, that is ruling the countryside. Till so far we have discussed about how the British East India Company, they expanded, they made their policies and expanded their trade in India, right, and how they took an interest in expanding the cultivation because they were getting a huge profit out of it, right. In my previous video I have discussed about the indigo plantation in India, how it started, right. Now in this video I'll be discussing about how the indigo was cultivated in India, right. So let's start the topic. How was indigo cultivated? It was under two different type of system that indigo cultivation was practiced in India under Britishers, right. One was niche system and another was Raiti system. Now talking about the niche system, in this system the farmers usually cultivated, the planters usually cultivated indigo on which they have their own control, right, or the farmers were cultivating indigo on the land of zamindars, right. uh, there were lots of problem faced under the niche system. So let's discuss about the niche system first, and then I'll be talking about the Raiti system. What were the problems that were faced under the niche cultivation? Now under niche cultivation, first problem was the planters reluctant to expand. They were not able to expand the land of cultivation. Reason being, they were cultivating on the lands of others, right, and it was difficult for them to find new lands, or because people were not ready to sell their lands, right. Now second problem was planter preferred to take land on lease, so they started taking land on rents, and they preferred such land which is nearer to the factories, indigo factories. And wherever we find any industrial town or industrial area or factory area, it is usually densely populated. Reason being, when people are finding jobs in factories, so they prefer to live near to the factory area. So, and the planters also needed areas near to the factories. So many times they force the people to move from factory area to other places, and many times there were conflicts and tension taking place between the planters and the people, common people, right. Another problem was it was difficult to mobilize the labor to the plantation area. Suppose there is a plantation and it requires more labors to carry on indigo plantation. So for a regular supply of labor, it was quite difficult to persuade labor to move to that plantation area, right. They don't people don't prefer to leave their lands and go to other places to do the job, right, because at that time maximum people were performing their agricultural task, so they cannot leave their own lands and going to shifting to another areas doing plantation, doing work in plantation, right. So the labor problem was also there, mobilizing them from one place to another. Then another problem was it required many bullocks and plows, right. Indigo plant is usually having deep roots, right, and proper plowing is required before sowing the seeds, right, and bullocks were also required for this purpose. So to buy such a large number of bullocks and plows was quite difficult because it cannot be manufactured easily, right. So, and if they hire bullocks and plows for from the farmers, then it becomes quite difficult because growing of indigo plus growing of rice, which usually the farmers used to do, the timings were same, so they required plows and bullocks for their own rice fields. So for planters it becomes very difficult to find bullocks and plows for their own plantations, right? So these were the problems that were associated with the niche cultivation. Now talking about reti system, in under this the ryots or the farmers, the planters brought these farmers, local farmers, under the in under the system of growing indigo plant. They force the ryots, they force the farmers to sign contract or agreement with the company, right, with the planters. And according to that contract, money was given in advance, some money was given in advance, so that they'll grow the indigo on their fields. At least 25% of their land they'll be growing indigo, and when the crop is ready, it is delivered to the planters, then the rest of the amount was given to the farmers. Whatever the money was given to the farmers were comparatively less, they were paid less, and the planters were earning huge, right? They wanted the farmers to grow indigo on the best quality of land, to have best quality of indigo, right? So the problem that is associated with indigo plantation is, since the indigo plants are having deep roots, it leads to the infertility of the soil, and the soil becomes infertile, not suitable for growing other crops. So once the farmers use the field for growing indigo, they cannot grow rice on it, right? So this is one of the problem growing indigo in the fields. So these are the two system, niche and reti system, and a very important topic. Especially question comes on what were the problems faced under the niche cultivation, right? So please make your notes, go through these points. Please like, share and review, and thanks for watching.